Blue, come on. Come on, good boy. Ready?
Everyone's getting togged up. You're beautiful, aren't you? Oh, he's off.
Oh, he's ready to go, definitely, yeah.
Come on, get ready.
He loves it.
Now he's got his sack on as well.
Now then, well, it is Bushman and Blue here, and we are at the epic Gordale Scar. And if you've not seen this place before, you are gonna honestly love it. It is amazing. The scale of it is unbelievable, and I'm going to get the drone out hopefully and capture that scale just to show you how cool it is. It is actually just up around this corner here, and we are going to have a wild camp after it. So I'm going to show you this first, get up this hill somewhere up to the top of here, and then we're going to pitch a tent and have a couple of beers and just chill out for the night. But honestly, what a place. Watch this. Get on, go on. Well, look at that. You can't really beat that, can you? It's about as good as you get, I would say, in the UK. Pretty much the world. It's honestly amazing. And every time I come here, I honestly just get excited. The scale of it is just so impressive. And there's nobody that wouldn't think that, honestly. Look at this. Well, this place is just epic, off a scale epic. It's just amazing. So now we are gonna get our kit together and then just head up out of this and just try and find a place to pitch a tent. But I love it. Just honestly, just one of them places that you just cannot help but smile. Honestly, it's amazing. Yeah, you just can't beat it, can you? You can't beat it. Right, backpack on, let's go. Okay. Right, this is it. Nice flat spot here, out of the way, no one will know we're here. Oh. So let's get this tent up. You're a good boy, Blue, aren't you? Right, let's get this off you. This side. There we go, good boy. Go on then. I'm in. The rain was coming towards me, so I've chucked this tent up. It'll do the trick for tonight, but it is rough as anything. But it doesn't matter, it's not going to be too windy, which is a good thing. Blue's happy, he's just laid down here chilling out. We're not wet, although it did persist it down for about 5 minutes then, quite hard. But luckily we just got inside in time, which was good. So I need to unpack everything, get my bed together. It's a nice flat spot to actually lay, which is good. I have got a couple of beers, that's always exciting, and I've got an absolutely awesome meal to make, so I'm excited about that too. Good food, good beer, good spot. Life can't be any better really, surely. Anyway, let's get on, unpacked, and make some of this life that we're in. First job then, let's get one of these opened up. I'm never going to be doing beer reviews, it's definitely not my thing, although I do appreciate a good beer. Risky opening one of these in a tent every time. Oh. Yep. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Cheers guys, absolutely awesome. Chilling out on a mountain-ish with a beer. And dog's licking itself clean. So that's what you can hear, it's not some sort of strange noise that I'm making. Oh, lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna start cooking. So I've got my GSI cooking pot set here. This is the Duelist, I think, so it's the size bigger than my other one. So I'm going to take it out of its bag if I can, and I'll show you what's inside. This actual bag itself can be used as a washing up bowl. It can you can put water in. It's quite good for me sometimes because I'll use it for putting water in for the dog to drink out of. But inside here, what I've done is, top tip for you guys. If you look at this, that is a piece of plastic, which is a chopping board plastic, and all I've done is cut that to fit inside there, and obviously it's super lightweight. So now I've got a chopping board, so I'm going to use this in a second for cooking dinner. In here then we have a decent pop out handle there. We've got a lid, and then this doesn't come with it, but this is the GSI cup, and it comes. This is absolutely brilliant. I think it's called a Minimalist, and this fits inside that, so it's a perfect combo. Comes with a lid, drinkable lid. It's an insulated mug, So you can actually boil your water in that and then put the insulation on afterwards, so it keeps it warm longer, so you can have a nice warm cup of tea for longer. And inside this, look at this, fits a full canister, so that's the medium sized one. Obviously you can fit a smaller one in as well, but yeah, perfect. That actually comes with, when you buy that, with these little pot grips as well, so then you can actually pick it up when it's hot and put the neoprene sleeve on. Bin bag, method of lighting the gas stove, and then there's a couple of bowls here. Now strangely there's actually two, so you could use one as a cup, slightly insulated, so you could have a hot tea in and still drink out of it, and then one for your breakfast. So it's just quite good if there's two of you. It actually comes, this kit, with two sets of this. I'm trying to think what else, but anyway, it's a good kit. I'm going to use this pan now, and I'm going to cook up an absolutely awesome meal. So yeah, I'm excited about this. But yeah, that'd be nice to show you. So I'm going to put this away and then get set up, and I'll show you me cooking. Cheers. Let's chop some veg up then, eh? Straight away, what I've done is, this is my chopping board, and as you can tell, it's shorter than what it was before. Purely because I've got this GSI table here. I'm not sponsored by GSI, by the way, but I think if you want to sponsor me, please do. Anyway, I've chopped this down just to suit, because it actually fits widthways on this table, and this table itself's got a little lip on either side, so it actually sits in between that and stays quite solid. So it's not a bad bit of kit, that, really. So I'm going to chop her up. I have got beautiful pepper. This is what I always carry with me, broccoli. I don't know, I must grow it at home or something. And then I've got, this was actually grown by my next door neighbour. So look at that. It reminds me of something. I can't think what it is though. It's exactly the same as something that I see quite a lot. Yep, I can't think what it is though. Anyway, carrot to add, and then another carrot, and then I'm going to put in some halloumi, and there's a sweet chilli and garlic sauce. So that's just a cheap and cheerful one, but it's really nice. This is the best combo meal. And then I'm just going to add some rice to go with it. But yeah, what a meal. I'm excited about this. So I'm going to chop up first and then get it on the boil, or the fry. Tell you what, it's not often you cut a carrot and you can really smell carrot. Nowadays everything is just tasting so bland. When I were a lad, strawberries taste like strawberries. Nowadays, not so much. So taste. Oh my god, that is a proper good carrot. Oh, just tear it up. Don't need a knife. Hey Blue, do you want some of this? Let's see if you like it. Look at that. Good boy. Nice. Good lad, you can have some more. I taught him really well, you know, and I got the kids to do it as well, but just every time you feed the dog, you just have to make sure that it's not going to snap at your food that's in your hand, 'cause obviously it's going to grab your fingers. So if you just watch how gentle he is, he just won't go near your fingers. But you've just got to take your time and just train dogs just to be like that, that's all. You're a good lad, aren't you? You are such a good lad. Oh, dropping it everywhere. Right, it's messy cooking, is this? Just getting it everywhere. Look at dog in the background. Just, I know he's just eyeing up this. Here, you can have this big chunk to finish. There you go, my boy. Enjoy that. Whoa. Got another beer. I'm happy. Right, let's add this rice. Right, let's get this sauce in. I'll tell you what, this just looks gorgeous. It's such a nice combo, this. And all the things that you carry up with you, none of it really goes off. You know, you can have it for a couple of days in your backpack, it's not an issue. Halloumi is like so salty that that just stays good for a good few days. But yeah, look at this. Let's get all this stirred in. Daft, eh? I'd say daft as a brush, but having the surname Bush. Daft as a bush, eh? Yeah. Good lad. Yep. It's all about love, isn't it? Good lad. Hey, what do you want? He's just waiting for some attention. That's a good lad. You're wet. You stink, but I still love you. Alright, go on then, that'll do. That'll do. Let down. Good boy. Hey, time for tea. I'll eat mine and I'll feed you yours afterwards, okay? Alright. Good lad. Tell you what. That dinner has probably cost about £2.50, £3 at most, and most of those dehydrated meals you buy for camping are about a fiver, and the rest sometimes. So this is healthier, tastier, and just pretty much as easy to cook. It just takes an extra couple of minutes of gas, that's all. But okay, it's worse for the environment for the gas, but just gorgeous. Really, really nice. Like proper nice. Really good combo. Maybe I'll do some camping recipes that are just easy to do, but this will definitely be one of them. Really, really good. Quick look at Blue's kit then. So we've got two mats here. This is the army sort of, I don't know, it's an army surplus sort of a mat that I bought about 10 years ago. But I've cut that down to sort of suit the size of Blue. And then what I've done is I've actually made this mat to go on top of that. So this bottom one takes out sort of any bumps and everything, just so it's more comfortable. Obviously it's got an insulation value to it as well. But this one here, this is a Gore-Tex old bivvy bag. And what I've done is I've cut and made this into a insulated mat for him. So there's 2 layers of Gore-Tex on both sides to protect it all, and inside this I've got 8 layers of foil, so you can hear that. And all it is, it's just one of those foil blankets that you get, but I've stitched that in so he gets a lot of reflective heat from it, so it's perfect really. When it comes to feeding him, what I've got is just like this silicone mat, and I can't remember where I found this, but I've just cut a section of it and it's perfect because obviously I can wipe it clean, and all I'll do is to feed him just tip his food onto this. And the good thing about that mat is I can actually make a cup out of it as well to give him some water out of it. But 9 times out of 10 he'll just be happy and drinking out of streams and puddles and everything else anyway. So I'll give him a bit of food. I've got some, it's just simple sort of dry food really, just to carry while we're out and about. Just mash that in with for him a bit. I can have a tiny bit more blue. Just wait. Wait. Lie down. Good boy. Go on then. Just got to make sure you've got control over him when it comes to food, especially if you've got kids around, because dogs will definitely snap at kids if the kids go near the food. If they think that they are higher than them in the pack. He's a good lad though. Get on, get on. I am perfectly relaxed. Just finishing off this beer. Just had the most amazing meal. It was proper nice, like really nice. I'd pay for that in a restaurant, and to say I've just shoved that in a pan up on top of a hill. Yeah, lovely. And yeah, I've just been listening to the rain just sort of tickling this tent. I mean, it's such a familiar sound to so many people, that, but very nostalgic in it, just bringing back those cosy days as a kid, just camping out. Totally love it. Yes. And what a place Gordale Scar is. Gordale Scar is just epic. There can't be anything really better than that in the UK. It's amazing. I mean, it's up there with places in the world, that. So, yeah. Anyway, tomorrow, special day tomorrow, it is my boy's birthday. So this damp, manky ball of fluff that's just creeped his way next to me, it's his birthday, and he's going to be 6 years old, this lad. And honestly, we've just had such an amazing time over the years. And I remember the first day I picked him up, and he got in the car, and a tiny little puppy, and he's just sat next to me on the passenger seat. And he decided halfway through the journey to puke up. And not just anywhere, he was sick in between the handbrake and the chair. So yeah, loved him ever since. Hey Blue, you're a good lad, aren't you? Yeah? My boy. Your birthday tomorrow, and you don't even know, do you? Good lad. Anyway, from me and from him, we're both going to lay our lugs and have a good night's sleep. So, we will see you in the morning. Morning, flowers. Well, here he is, birthday boy. He's a good lad, isn't he? Hey? But yes, we are going to hopefully get packed up soon. It has been raining for the past 8 hours. So we've had like maybe the last hour after we woke up, just chilling out and waiting for the rain to stop. And it's just died off now. So I think it might be a window of opportunity just to get ourselves ready and out there. Hopefully I can show you guys a little bit more of the scenery as we are heading back. I might drop down into the top section where the waterfall is, the top waterfall of Gordale Scar, just to sort of show you guys that, because it is absolutely awesome there as well. So anyway, here he is, look. And what he does is he hugs my arm, if you can see that. He's got hold of it. Oh dear. Good lad, eh? Anyway, this top I've got on is actually really good. I found this a while back, and I've been sort of saving it just for the sort of colder camps. Because, let me just show you, it's got a thumb loop. Blue, give off. It's got a thumb loop for your hands, so just to keep your hands warm a bit better. But look at this. Let me just flip this over. Excuse the camera work. So yeah, it's also got the cover over just so you can actually keep your hands warm. So it's pretty good just to flip your hand out and in there. Just keep it a bit warmer in winter. So great one to as a underlayer, like a base layer, and just one to sleep in as well, because obviously you've just got a hand cover. So yeah, absolutely spot on. It's Under Armour, this one. So I don't know. Time to get ourselves packed up and out of here. What do you say, Blue? Hey? Time to go? Yeah. Get on. Well, here we are, just on the edge of this gorge. It's too claggy really, because up here this is just a stunning place to be, but obviously you can't see it, that's the only thing. So I'm going to get this tent packed away, and then I think what I'll do is I'll drop down into the actual gorge itself. I might just leave my backpack up here because the actual route down drops down and then through Gordale Scar, but you have to climb down the waterfall, which I've shown in one of my other videos actually. But because it's wet today and doing it with a dog, it's going to be a bit too dangerous, so I'm going to walk the long way around to get back to my car. Ah, what a night though, awesome. Yep, just awesome just to get out. I honestly love it, just love it. So there we go, leave no trace and all that. I'm going to take you now and show you the top waterfall, which you saw a bit of in this video, but I'm going to show you a bit up close so you can see exactly how cool it is, because it comes out through a massive hole. And it's just clearing up a bit now, so you should be able to see a little bit more of where I've been camping. I say leave no trace, but the dog's just still there. I told him to lie down and he'll stay there all day. Here, Blue, come on. Come on. Good lad. Here he is, birthday boy. Right, let's get down there, eh? This is about as epic as you get. I love it. What a place, amazing.
He's a good boy.
It's quite windy here. It's just funneling it all towards me. So I'm just being a bit careful with my feet, but look where I am, look at this. You can't beat this, can you? This is the entrance to the waterfall. So from that point, it just drops off through that hole. So let's go. I'm going to try and get over there so I can show you properly exactly what it's like. Well, I'm going to cross this little river here, but I've got my sealskin socks on, so this is going to be an ultimate test. Trainers, sealskin socks. Honestly, I love all this, I love it. Well, I've got to say, my feet are still dry. No water come through those socks yet, which is pretty incredible, to be honest. Sealskin socks, I swear by them, honestly. He's off. He just loves playing in water, that's all. this. Yeah, this is not good. It's not even raining. This is just the wind blowing the waterfall back up. Nightmare, I'm soaking now. Well, there's no point me carrying on with this video because it will not get any more epic than this. So here we are in the centre of Gordale Scar. One waterfall above me up there. And then this waterfall just off this edge here. Honestly, just amazing. Anyway, like, subscribe, and join me on all these adventures. I'll hopefully take you some places that you've not seen before and places that you can definitely get to yourself. Maybe not exactly this point because it is quite tricky to get here, but anyway, just love it, absolutely love it. Anyway, stay safe guys, take care of yourselves, and just get out and love your lives. That's all it is, love your lives.